Welcome to the next section of our lesson on leveraging LinkedIn. In this video, we will learn how you can make LinkedIn work for you by using it to build your network and other additional uses for LinkedIn. There are many different ways you can use LinkedIn. It's more than just a digital resume. You can use LinkedIn to, of course, showcase your experience and strengths, but also to network, to make and establish connections. You can also use LinkedIn to find potential contacts for informational interviews. And you can take advantage of LinkedIn Learning to build new skills. There's even a job search function that's built into LinkedIn, and we'll talk more about that in our next video. One of the strongest benefits of LinkedIn in your career development is using it to build and strengthen your professional network. On LinkedIn, you can do this by sending and receiving connection requests with other users. Think of a LinkedIn connection request as a professional friend request. Once you've connected with someone, it's easier to send them messages and you'll see updates about their career in your feed. So, who should you connect with? Of course, connect with people within your field. A great time to send connection requests is after a conference or a networking event. But I also recommend connecting with friends and family who are not in your field, because you never know who they might have in their professional network. When sending connection requests, personalization is key. Best practice is to include a short, personalized note to your connection request. This is especially important if you are sending a connection request to someone you don't know very well, like that person you met briefly at the networking event. Your note should explain who you are, how you found them, and why you'd like to connect. Note that LinkedIn, unfortunately, limits free accounts to 5 personalized connection requests per month, so use them strategically. You'll also notice that you start to get connection requests from people you don't know. Should you accept these? Well, it's up to you. I usually look at their profile and see if we have overlapping interests or connection in common. If we do, I might accept, and if not, I might decline. And don't worry about declining requests. LinkedIn doesn't notify users when their connection requests are declined, so there's no awkwardness. It's perfectly fine to be selective about who you add to your professional network. And remember, if you are sending cold requests to connect with people you don't know, don't be worried. This is exactly what LinkedIn is for. It's not considered rude or forward, but as mentioned, include that personalized note to explain why you want to connect. LinkedIn is also a powerful tool for setting up informational interviews. Informational interviews are informal conversations where you connect with professionals to learn about their career paths and gain insights into their fields. Through informational interviews, you can explore potential careers, gather valuable advice about breaking into specific industries, and expand your professional network. They're an essential step in your career exploration journey, and LinkedIn makes it easier than ever to find and reach out to professionals in fields that interest you. There are 2 really helpful tools on LinkedIn that you can use to find people for informational interviews. The Alumni tool, if you're searching for people associated with a university, and the People tool, if you're searching for people associated with a specific company. To use these tools, you will go to the LinkedIn profile page for the university or company you are interested in. The Alumni or People tool will be right at the top of the page underneath the university or company's name. Let me show you how to effectively use these tools. First, go to a university or company and then click on the Alumni or People tool. Then you can search in the text box for a specific job title, keyword, company, or location. The results will show you data related to your search. Use the arrow tools to see more details, such as what they are skilled at, which is a summary of the most common keywords on their profiles. When you continue to scroll down, you will see the People You May Know section. This is essentially the search results. These are people who could be really great contacts for informational interviews. Finally, let's talk about another powerful feature in LinkedIn, LinkedIn Learning. This is an extensive library of thousands of on-demand courses covering everything from technical skills to leadership development. They're professionally produced, constantly updated, and taught by industry experts. What makes LinkedIn Learning particularly valuable is how seamlessly it integrates with your LinkedIn profile. When you complete a course, you can add that credential directly to your LinkedIn profile, showcasing your commitment to professional development and specific skills to potential employers. However, LinkedIn Learning isn't available to all users. It typically requires a premium subscription. But here's a pro tip. Many universities provide free access to LinkedIn Learning for their students and postdocs. I recommend checking with your university's Career Center or library to see if you have access to this valuable resource. Let's summarize the key strategies we've discussed for building your professional network on LinkedIn. Remember, LinkedIn is much more than a digital version of your resume. It's a dynamic platform designed for active networking and career development. Take advantage of all it has to offer. When you're making connections, always add a personalized note to your connection requests. As we discussed, this simple step can significantly increase your chances of making meaningful professional relationships. Make strategic use of the Alumni and People tool on LinkedIn. These are powerful features for finding professionals in your field and setting up informational interviews, something especially valuable for grad students and postdocs exploring career options. And don't forget about LinkedIn Learning. It's an excellent resource for building and showcasing new skills, and many universities provide free access to the platform. And finally, remember this important point. LinkedIn is specifically designed for professional networking. That's its purpose. Don't be afraid to reach out to people. The worst that can happen is they don't respond, but you might just make a connection that transforms your career journey.